Gibson Les Paul Standard from 2018 in Mojave Burst. That's the name of the finish, Mojave Burst, and it looks bloody amazing. I tell you what, guys, I really like this finish. It's very, very eye-catchy. It looks a bit different from every angle, so the flames are quite three-dimensional. This is a AAA maple top, by the way. So in 2018, Gibson used the AAA flame maple tops on these Gibson Les Paul Standard guitars. Yes, so Gibson used Burstbucker Pro pickups in 2018 in these Les Paul Standards, and they are wonderful, wonderful pickups. I really like them. I always dig them from the beginning when I first heard them, and the first Les Paul Standards. I've been always a big fan of these because they sound very, very professional, very studio quality. I wouldn't replace these pickups for anything. I think I'd just keep these original ones. These are great. If you can, I hope you enjoyed my intro. Hope you enjoyed my intro, and hope you enjoyed the rest of the demonstration over this video. You know what? It's hard. It's hard to dial any bad sound out of these pickups. Bridge and the neck pickup both sound absolutely great. So as I said, AAA flame maple top. The neck is, and look at this beautiful black. I really dig this beautiful back, just the natural color of this beautiful piece of wood. Great. And this is an ultra clean example. I tell you what, folks, there's not even, this is absolutely in immaculate condition. So if you after a Gibson Les Paul Standard, I tell you what, this is a great deal, because it's 3 years old guitar, so it's not the latest model, but this is in absolutely immaculate new condition, not been played. Oh, it still smells new. It's got absolute zero fret wear, so nobody played on this guitar, or not much, not more than a few hours, I bet. got a great setup for those who like very very thinny vinny lightweight strings. So the previous owner put a set of, or as the guitar luthier to put a set of 8s on this guitar, so it has a set of 8 strings on it, which is for me very lightweight. I always play on 10s, so sorry if I overbend some of the notes over the demonstrations. But yeah, so it has a set of 8s on it, what even Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top uses 8, so bit lightweight. I think for a big chunky wood you need bigger strings for move and resonate properly, but much easier to bend and much easier to play on a set of 8s than a set of 10s. That's not even a question. So the previous owner asked his guitar luthier, who by the way a very famous guitar luthier in this era, to set it up for 8s on the guitar. So it's not my favorite kind of setup. I like 10s, and I like to lower the stop tail down to the body, but it's a great setup. It plays like butter, really easy. And also I'm not a big fan of the 60 slim taper neck, because it's very thin. This is the thinnest, this is definitely the thinnest Gibson Les Paul neck ever. Gibson, this is the 60s slim taper. So if you are a beginner, or if you don't want to fight a bit with the guitar neck, or if you don't have too big fingers, this is absolutely a dream come true for you, because the thinnest neck and the thinnest string, the thinnest strings. So I tell you what, when I first started playing on it after, because I always play a big chunky necks with 10s on it, so I almost broke all the strings from the guitar, because this was so easy to play comparing to the bigger ones. Yes, so 60 slim taper neck. It has this tactoid, or whatever they call the dusk nut. That's a good improvement if you want to go to more historic sound of the Les Pauls. You can replace the nuts to either a bone nut or a nylon nut. Those were more that will produce more vintage quality, that will take a bit of top end, and yeah, interesting. That's a easy peasy upgrade option. I really dig these Grover. These are the Grover locking tuners. Bloody amazing on a Les Paul. I'll tell you what, guys, it's so easy to replace strings, especially when you are on stage and got a string break, something like that. You just unscrew the back, put the new strings on, just lock it here and tune it up. That's all. You don't need to wind anything. It's a very easy, very fast, and a very solid solution as well. Obviously this is not so Les Paul standards always use this sort of top end or new modern technology, so locking tuners instead of those old Cruise-On Deluxe vintage quality tuners. You got more stability and definitely faster string replacing on with these, but lose a bit of vintage quality all the time, because that's the reason why those old Les Pauls and the historic Les Pauls sound different, because all these parts are different, and obviously those are much more period correct, while these ones are modern and it's got all these modern things, got more nickel, more metal, and got a bit more top end. That's the reason. yeah, so very modern looking tuners, very modern nut, very modern Bursbacher Pro, very fast pickups these are. I always notice this. Have you noticed that on a Les Paul standard, the notes just coming out faster? I think the pickups are less lazy. That's I always notice this comparing to a historic one. These are very fast, very speedy pickups, if that thing exists. But Bursbacher Pros are definitely like very fast sounding pickups. Yeah, interesting. Stop tailpiece. I think these are the titanium saddles as well. So this is very modern. Also, this piece is lockable. So yeah, lot of modern features on a Les Paul standards as always. So if you wanna stay in this price bracket and wanna go for the more vintage one, then go for the Gibson Les Paul traditional. But if you don't mind these features, if you don't mind these new modern features, and the thin neck, if you want thin neck, definitely Les Paul standard is the one for you. If you more if you look for more authentic, more vintage, more retro sound and the bigger massive baseball better style neck, then go for the Gibson Les Paul traditional. Those are heavier than this one as well. This is I think this has this modern, as they Gibson call it, modern weight relief. So this has some little acoustic chambers here and there in the guitar. I think 2 or 3 little acoustic chambers. Nothing wrong with those. Absolutely nothing wrong with those. Actually, takes more time to build the guitar, and they produces very interesting feedbacks. You know, like the semi-hollow body guitars and the hollow body guitars. There's nothing wrong taking wood out. They just gonna produce a different acoustic quality, but very good quality. So you don't lose anything. It just goes to a different territory a bit. There's nothing wrong with a bit of acoustic chambers here and there in the body. It just goes to that little semi-hollow territory, but only a tad, you know, only a tad. It's still not an ES335 where there's nothing in it, just a little center block and a lot of air. So these are little weight relieving holes here and there in the body, below the top. That helps to reduce the weight, and it helps to producing very interesting acoustic quality and very interesting feedbacks. Very musical sound, and it takes longer to build, so it's not cheaper. Some people say that they just do it to cut down the cost. Obviously not, because they use the same amount of wood and they spend time taking wood out, so that's complete nonsense. It's just strictly for reducing the weight and producing much more interesting acoustic quality than a historic Les Paul. Guys, if you're after a Les Paul standard, check this beauty out on my website rolliesguitars.co.uk, because it's in immaculate condition. It comes with its hard case, it comes with all papers, certificate, everything you can imagine, and all original, not being played. Very good deal. You can save a few $100 comparing to a new one, and you got a fantastic guitar, and it looks awesome. I like this Mojave burst color. I tell you what, folks, guys at Gibson, you deserve a bit of whiskey from Rolly. Yes, and the fretboard is quite dark as well. Yes, so you can't say it's not a high-end rosewood fretboard, because it does look a very high-end one. It's nice and grainy and dark, so beautifully done, beautifully done. I love it. I love it. Tell you what, folks, let's check out the hard case and the case candy. So yeah, it comes with this hard case. Even the hard case is in absolute immaculate condition. No, not even a scratch on it. So the whole package is ready for becoming a fantastic Christmas present for someone. Let's see what's inside. So it comes with a great quality Gibson leather strap. I really like this. I use this when I have a Les Paul. It comes with a tool. It's not even open, so even the case candy is absolutely in immaculate condition. Nobody took anything out. So Gibson warranty card, and so everything here, as you can expect. Owner's manual, inspection sheet, inspected by I don't know who was it, this person, but I like this guitar. It sounds great. It's not my cup of tea. The neck is not my cup of tea, because I don't like teeny weeny necks with teeny weeny strings, but that's my personal taste. It was born in June 22nd of June in 2018, so fairly new guitar. And as I said, it's not been played. Somebody just bought this guitar and kept it under the bed. Yeah, I experienced these sort of things many times. Nothing wrong with it. Somebody can have a fantastic Christmas present, guys. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year when people buy Christmas presents, and this would be a perfect one for you, or for your son or daughter, or your dad, or your granddad. It's nothing. No, it's never too late to start playing on a Gibson Les Paul standard. Hope you like this video, guys. Hope you liked it, and please drop me a thumbs up. Don't forget to support my work, support my art. Just drop me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, and blah 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 blah, and I can drink a bit more whiskey. Bye bye.